Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Matt Carpenter, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this, every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers, they haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Righty delivers. On a line, base hit. Now here is Jake Cronenworth, looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. Swings through that one. 0-1. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying, and that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
And now it's Manny Machado, 4 for 8 in the series so far. First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. So a man aboard. Juan Soto now 3 for 10 in the series so far. That one ripped. Gone. Juan Soto goes deep, his 51st home run of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Nelson Cruz digs in now, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. That one's in there, 0-1. Yeah, he was drafted, traded, released, claimed, and signed 2 free agent deals before becoming an all-star. That message very clear. Don't give up. That's ripped. Base hit. Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Bichette. Now to first, and it's a double play. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Back here at Rogers Center, getting the nod in this one, Blake Snell. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bottom of the first. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Ball 1 low. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. Check swing, no appeal. Now 2-0. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
2-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key.
Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, but he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Line drive, base hit. And here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes outside.
Counts 1-0.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Nola around third. He will score, and the lead is up to 5.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make. New pitcher on here, Yadi Chirinos. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch swinging. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course, Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Good eye right there. Cronenworth at second with 2 down. Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. That's a laser base hit. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. They get the out on Soto. And bottom half of inning number 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Pitch is in there. And that's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Started after it. Appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. Cruz throws to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And now number 2. That one's in there. Strike 1. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Next offering is fouled back. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. And the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now it's Matt Carpenter. He hit into a double play his first time up. And there's the strike. Carpenter starting as the designated hitter, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Wastes no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Kim now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back now in Toronto, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, Chris Beck. And first offering is fouled off. Back in his rookie season, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. That's in there. That's strike 2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
One, two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the DH, Whit Merrifield. There's a strike. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One down, base is empty. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Espinal measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Soto makes the grab, and that'll do. Welcome back. New inning getting started, and now it's Austin Nola. Chirinos back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So the batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Number 2 moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. That takes care of Cronenworth. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jamison Tyone. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, leading off, Bo Bichette. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a strike. The pitch. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Now this is in the air down the line. Can't get there. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. And in scoring position with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next pitch off the play. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blue Jays back here at the ballpark, and here is Juan Soto. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Right-handed reliever.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
In the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. 2 away now.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the first. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. Well, these Blue Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Number 2 next up for the Blue Jays. Tap to first. Cronenworth. He'll do it himself. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Back in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And base hit. And that extends the inning. And now the DH, Whit Merrifield. And foul ball. Kicks and fires. Beck off of first with 2 away. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the. And welcome back. Top 6 at the plate. Trent Grisham. Chirinos back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Espinal moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. Out towards right center field. And George makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Nola. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And that is that. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That misses. And that's ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Espinal aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard on the ground to first. Goes to second for one, and that's two. And the batter is George Springer. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grisham drop step going back. Still going back. And that ball is out of here. George Springer takes him deep. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Cruz makes the grab, and that's the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. And he deals. That one ripped left field. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Zach Pop takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And now here is Jake Cronenworth, and fouled off. Out to short, Bichette. That takes care of Cronenworth. Here's Manny Machado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Machado out of the play.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
And now Nelson Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson getting ready to go. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball popped up. Dunks one into left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one ripped. Hauls it in on the warning track. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's going to be Daulton Varsho. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Number 2 stands in now and watches strike 1. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Cruz hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Touches down. That's a hit. Bogaerts with a relay throw in there. That's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. This is why hitters work so.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. And the count 1-2. Espinal on at second with 2 down. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Next offering misses down and away. Man on second, 2 down. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors at all. On the mound now, Eric Swanson.
I think he's got to be a little tough coming.
Number 50, Eric.
In out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Varsho hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Chad Green, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's George Springer. Luis Garcia taking over on the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. We'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Next offering is in for a strike. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That one ripped, but foul. And 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
That's in there, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Back here at Rogers Center, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now, Jake Cronenworth. That's in for a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Going to count 1-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
That takes care of Cronenworth.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Machado now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Fly ball down the line. Varsho moving under it. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Machado at second with 2 down. So now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him. And the Padres waste a chance. So no run. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 9th. Now it's going to be Daulton Varsho. Righty reliever out of the pen, Nabil Prismat.
And he's got a nice...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4. Welcome
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So digging in, number 2. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
And the 0-1.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And our final here today, 8-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.